Whether it be my story or my guest stories, we all share parts of the human experience. In our own ways, we have all faced triumph and challenges, both joy and pain, both gratitude and grief. My life changed forever on October 11, 2019, the day I had a stroke. It had a ripple effect, not only for me, but also for those I cherish. Through grace, we are here today to pay it forward. It's my mission to focus on what brings us together and help people find their path through life stories. Justin, owner of Trice, is a jeweler by day, but more than that, he is a storyteller. Okay, Justin, thank you for being here. I hear you're the nicest guy in town, so may I be the first to say thank you. Okay, you're a hometown hero. Tell me about your history.
In Colorado here?
Yes.
I was born and raised here.
Mm-hmm.
Through high school, went away to college on there, but my family's here, and my wife and I've got 3 kids here. We're happy, healthy, run around, hair on fire, crazy all the time. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, but how did you get in the diamond world?
Generation 2 at Trice. And, Lori, when you do something dumb in high school or even younger and you're grounded, you're not going out that night. I never got grounded to my room, but I would have to come down to the jewelry store and polish gold on all day Saturday. Those were some of so I've been doing it a long time.
But you wanted to be, when you were a little boy, to grow up to be?
I always liked business, always. Had a little business and through high school and college.
What was it?
I sold belts.
Okay.
I know, it's kind of fun. We manufactured and designed and sold these belts. We did them in like 3 different states. It was a lot of fun.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, it was a lot of fun. So I always did that.
Okay, but you went to college for?
So I went to college and got my degree in IT and accounting, and then went to go work for a couple government accounting agencies and contracting firms in Langley, Virginia area.
Wow.
Yep, that was fun. And came back because my dad was asking me, what is e-commerce and what exactly is email? And I thought, let me help you there. So came back to kind of get the family business kind of automated and kind of on a computer business in there. Turned out to be way more fun than sitting in an office, typing away on a keyboard all day long. So stayed, and we've kind of grown the business from there, and that was 20 years ago.
Okay, but the name Trice comes from?
A gentleman named Robert Trice, and he was a great guy, local guy in the Denver area, and he kind of needed a job where he wouldn't have to be super active. He didn't have great health, so he wanted to become a watchmaker because you don't have to everything is very small and your whole world is in a little watch. Well, it turns out that they started selling not just watch repair, but Trice, the Jewelers, what it was called originally, sold blenders and chainsaws, luggage, cameras, everything. Yeah, we still have a plaque on the store in their back office just for fun that Trice won the award for selling the most chainsaws one year.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was fun. So it's kind of, they had everything. And eventually the chainsaws and the electronics and the luggage, all kind of like the department store things went away, and we were kind of focused more on jewelry, and then kind of exploded up from there.
Did you work for Mr. Trice?
No, he's long passed away.
Okay.
And then my dad bought it from him and one of his partners 52 years ago.
Wow. So do you have brothers and sisters here?
I do. I have one sister. She's 11 months older than I am. She lives about 5-10 minutes away.
And she is in the business as well?
Nope. She's not. No. So occasionally she'll help out with some marketing projects, but that's
So
that's
it's
it.
you and Dad?
Well, has been for a while, and my dad is kind of more in retired stage.
Oh, wow.
And so I'm buying him out, and then so now.
So you're Mr. Diamond.
I'm Mr. Diamond.
Okay, it's fits your personality nice guy. What does, when a customer walks out of the store, they always smile? The guy maybe doesn't smile because he's paying the bill, but tell me about the happy stories.
Honestly, Lori, like as most sincere as I can, it's my most favorite thing about it. 99% of the time, people come in to the store because they're getting engaged. It's a birthday. It's an anniversary. It's fun. It's fun all the time. But what I really like about it, and I know this sounds kind of silly, but it's my favorite part, is I get to be a really small part of big occasions throughout people's lives. Mm-hmm. We all know one of the biggest decisions we can all make is who we marry. Mm-hmm. It's awesome. It's emotional. It's fun. It's exciting. And I get to be a part of that. And I get to meet her and find out what she likes and how did you guys meet and what do you like to do together? And then I watch and all of a sudden they bring in their kids. Mm-hmm. And their kids are growing up and they're getting 16 birthday gifts for their children. It's fun. So it's kind of an emotional tie to get to meet some really incredible people and be a small part of the world.
Okay. Happy stories. Tell me about this gentleman.
He's a great guy, Lori. He's one of my favorite guys in the world. His name is Mike Purcell, local boy that went to Highlands Ranch High School, played football, and I was involved in some of his youth activities since he was 12 years old until he left for college. One time we did a career exploration night, and he wanted to find out about playing football. Mm. Took him and some of the other of his buddies that were kind of in the neighborhood, to a career night with the Broncos. Got a tour through Dove Valley, showed him the locker room, how great it was, and he was a football nut. And he later on told me, he said, that is the only thing I want to do in life is I want to play in the NFL. And at first I thought, oh no, think about being a doctor, a lawyer, go into business, something. But the chance of you making the NFL are slim to none. I mean, it's a tight group. And he said, no, Justin, that's all I want to do now. Laser focus NFL, that's it. And he played for a few years with the 49ers, came back to Denver recently, and now he's the starting nose tackle for the Denver Broncos.
Amen. That's great.
Yeah, so he's super great, hometown hero guy. Just adore him. He's awesome.
But does everybody in this wish book have a story?
Everyone's got a story. Everyone's got an idea. Everybody's got something that they're part of it. So in this wish book, it's kind of fun because we use all of our local friends as models. Everybody's got a story. What they've done, what they've accomplished, who they are. Some of like the most amazing and inspirational people I've ever met.
Okay, so when you put a diamond on these stories, do you hear the real story?
I hear some amazing stories.
Yeah.
Most of them gives you chills of excitement and amazing, and some are tough stories.
Yeah.
Some are really hard. Some are very raw as well. And I don't know why, but jewelry seems to be a very emotional part of people's lives, what it symbolizes, maybe a big moment in life, but the good and sometimes the rough, raw things come out. I tell a lot of my staff when people come in, the bad days that you have, the things that weigh down on you, because you're right, Lori, we all have them, no matter what. It's an outside influence, it's a family, you got a speeding ticket on the way in, whatever. But when you come into the store, what I tell my staff, you leave it at the door. You focus on making a really great experience for the customers that come in. Your problems will be there when you get back. I also sometimes feel like when people come into Trice personally, they're celebrating something fun. They're celebrating something happy. Be excited for them, like for real excited for them, and help them out. I think your problems, after a while, give it a little bit of space. They will kind of work themselves out a little bit on there, and a little bit of service, helping others. Maybe a really, really long mountain bike ride. It does a lot to clear your head and give you a better perspective on how to pick up and make life good again and see the good positive energy and not weigh on the bad negative energy.
Okay, what do you do when we all know what happy is.
Yeah.
When you have a rough story.
I listen.
Yeah.
You know, I listen because sometimes it can be very emotional if, you know, maybe it was a death in the family, and this was my mother's ring, and it meant so much, and I saw my mother wearing this ring every day of her life, and, you know, she was 93 when she passed away, and it means the world. I just had a really, really great one. Great friend of mine lost his wife really early. He was 27, and they were married for 2 or 3 years.
Wow.
And she developed brain cancer and died really quickly. Shortly before she died, they had a son, just a phenomenal young man, who was very young when her mom passed away. Well, the father kept the ring in a safety deposit box for 25 years and brought it into me last week and said, "This was my first wife's ring, and I love her dearly, and my son's getting married, and I want to reset that diamond for him." And he came in, and we picked a beautiful setting out for that diamond for him to give to his new fiance, and it was incredibly emotional.
Oh, that's nice.
It was really cool.
So in reality, you have stories, not customers, stories walking in your door. Yeah.
Lori, you couldn't be more spot on. Amazing stories, life event stories.
Yeah. So are you going to expand?
Yeah, I think we will. It's fun. Denver's growing. We're growing. It's busy. I think expansion would be a lot of fun to do.
Would your dad be proud?
Yeah, I think so. I hope so. Hope to make him proud.
Are your kids going to go in the business?
I would love it if they did. And if they decide to do anything else they want to do in life, that's great too. But,
Okay. I want to know why the smile. What makes you smile?
you talk about my kids, and like everybody, we all adore our kids, and that makes me smile, right? Good, positive energy things, Lori, make me smile. You know, I love it. I think it's important to surround ourselves with people who give us good, positive energy. And you talk about kids?
Yeah.
Mine? Yeah, they make me smile.
So what lesson would you give your kids?
Surround yourself with the best. Be around people who lift you up and give back to that good, positive energy.
That's the give back, right?
Yep.
That's okay. And what do you want us to know about your business?
We've thrilled to be a small part of these really great moments in people's lives. It's my favorite thing to do, and that is truly when you get up in the morning, you think all the things you have to do today. I love Lori saying, "Oh, I got so and so coming in today, and it's their anniversary, and they got a birthday, and so and so's getting engaged, and I have 3 of them today, and I'm excited for that."
Like Cupid.
Cupid already struck before they get me.
Okay, so what do you want your legacy to be?
Good question, Laura. I haven't really thought about that legacy on there.
Can you answer though?
What I would want for my legacy, I would love for my wife and my kids to know that I loved them. Thought they were always so much fun, and wanted to make sure that they know that we're here to enjoy our time on Earth, to love, to give back, and to experience joy.
So you work hard.
I work hard, nights, weekends, holidays, 6-7 days a week.
And you still smile, right? And you make other people happy.
We try.
Yeah. So I'm honored because you're making me happy. You're sharing, right? So that's it. I just wanted to say thank you. Can I be in this book next year?
Oh, yeah. Be careful what you wish for, because I'm going to be calling you up now, so you better get over here, Lori, where your photo shoot's next week. We'd love it. We've done this series of this catalog for 10 years.
Wow.
And I look at day one, and I still think, okay, that ring is awesome. I'll sell it tomorrow. And there's some things that I thought yeah, that was cool back then, but things changed a little bit.
Wow. Yeah.
Mostly it's still, there's a lot of styles of jewelry that are timeless. They never go out of style. They're always around.
Gold, silver, yeah.
Yeah. Different shapes of diamonds sometimes don't, like in the 80s, everyone had marquee shaped diamonds that would look like a football.
Yeah.
And now, you'd pay a huge premium to get them, and no, not so much.
And what is your favorite diamond? A blue, green, clear?
Oh,
Everybody has a favorite.
I have a 5-carat, almost 5-carat, flawless pink diamond. And it's very, very, very special. It's really expensive and it has to live inside of a safe all by itself inside of another little vault.
Wow.
I know, it's really, 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 really rare.
Who sees it? You?
You know, there's sometimes when that thing will go 2 or 3 months without that safe being opened.
Wow.
It takes a certain, person who really wants something like that. But that was one of my favorite stones.
Okay, where did it come from?
So it came from a mine actually in Australia. There's an Argyle pink mine on there that's since closed. They're not finding a lot of these pinks, but pinks are of the utmost rare, incredibly sought after just for that rare natural pink color.
Wow.
And then add the size to it and then add that it's flawless and it just made the value just go through the roof.
Okay, the next rare diamond is?
Probably like blue diamonds. They're like the Hope diamond. They're very rare. They're hard to find.
Where do you find them?
Circumstance, mostly they find them in
Really?
Russia or Botswana. You don't see them as much. They're very, very rare and hard to find. And they're pretty, but the pinks are probably the most sought after.
Are you going to give it to your wife? No!
No. If she really wanted, she could wear it for the night, maybe. I don't know. But it's
Your daughter, maybe.
She'll have to get her own. They're just beyond rare and beyond special.
You really have a book of stories.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Yeah.
truly a lot of stories.
Yeah.
Most I have to be very careful what I tell too. We'll have great friends that say like, "Okay, I'm getting engaged," but you can't say anything, and I don't say ever a word about birthday, anniversary, anything, or huge moments in life. And it drives my wife crazy. She's like, "You knew about so-and-so getting engaged. You didn't tell me." And I thought, I will never tell you until you see the ring first,
That's fun, right?
Yeah, it's fun. But sometimes it's just better just to be very quiet about it and just smile and wave.
It's personal, right?
Yeah, it's very personal. Yep.
Oh, thank you very much. Do you have a story to share? I'd love to hear from you. Please visit LoriCorken.com. There you will find more stories like the one you heard today with our series, The Power of a Voice.